Hello, kitty. I'm glad you're here. Oh. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday out there. Mine has been good and appropriately busy. Not too busy, but busy enough. And yeah, we're going to hang out. I'll play some songs. And we'll see how it goes. You know, if it's a chill night, we might take it a little easier. We'll see how it goes. Let's play a song. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. Guess you all know the tune. But oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. I rode in on a Greyhound. I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through, must be 7 months or more. I ran out of time and money. Looks like they took my friends. But oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. The man from the magazine said I was on my way, and somewhere I lost connections, ran out of songs to play. Came into town one night stand. Looks like my plans fell through. But oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. 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 If I only had $1 for every song I've sung, for every time I had to play while people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. And oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again. So there we go. There's some CCR for us. Some CCR for us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening. Excited you're here. Excited to be here. Was it we had a busy few days. This weekend I got to go play up in Elk Grove at Waterman, which was really fun, and had some good people out. I had a couple folks come out that were really sweet and cool. So that was good. Stretched my legs, and this Friday I'll be in Calistoga at the Picayune Cellars, so that'll be cool. Be out there again. But the big news since I was here last week was I went and interviewed, and I got a gig teaching at Napa School of Music. Be teaching guitar and other such instrumentation. And I'm really excited about that. It's going to start up in January. A really mellow thing, like just a few hours here and there, and see how it goes. But I got to chat with the people there, and they seem like good folks, and so I'm excited about that. It's also kind of surreal. There's that full circle of guitar. You learn all the steps and all the tricks, and one day you're like, maybe I'm good enough to show someone else how to do all this. And we'll see how it goes. One thing that I did think was funny was when I was taking care of all my paperwork, she asked me, she's like, "Do you teach banjo?" And I'm like, "Do you have a banjo?" And she said, "No." And I'm like, "If you get a banjo, we could talk about it." Because I can't play the banjo yet, but it'd be cool to learn. And then it could be cool to teach, because who doesn't need more banjo? The world needs more banjo. Let's see here. What are we feeling? Obviously, I'm in a chill mood as usual. And, do I have that one in here? Oh, it's probably in my, sometimes songs. It's a Springsteen song I haven't really played. I've only played it out one time, but it's a good track. I have to look up if I have it in here. In my notes. It's been a minute. Played it the once, but I love it. It's one of my favorite songs by Springsteen, but it's not one of the most popular, so obviously it doesn't get broken out as much as others might. Is it not in here? How dare you? I'll have to look it up sometime. Ooh, could we do this one? Like a chill version of this one? Also, I'm very open to ideas. If anyone's got an artist or somebody you want to hear, let me know. As usual, if you go to my website, chancemacaulay.com/song list, there's a list of all the songs that I know or have known. And I'm always happy to play one of those. So please let me know. Let's see here. C open, A blues. I don't need to be anything. I wanna be. That'll take some work. But no, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. And I don't want to. This will be fun. We're going to do a really chill version of this. Let's see if I can do a chill version. I'm also in that kind of mood. I'm more like a learny, kind of mess around with stuff mood. Less of just play everything as I always do. So let's see how it goes. Somebody once told me world's gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming, they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on and go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on and get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. Bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media man begs to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture. The ice we skate is getting pretty thin. Water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on and go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on and get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I need to get myself away from this place. And I said, yep, what a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Well, the years stop coming, they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on and go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on and get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Said, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on and get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. There we go. There's something just for funsies. Hello, we have a new first-time chatter. Alf3 Brown. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh yes, it's Laura Lee. It took me 2 seconds, and I was like, "Oh, it's Laura Lee. Hi, Laura Lee. Thank you for being here." It's lovely to see you in the chat. See you hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is good to you out there. My life is amazing as usual. Let's see here. But no, I'm just really grateful to have y'all hanging out with me. Let's see here. What kind of mood are we in? Dude, part of me just wants to take like all the really upbeat stuff and just make it like super like chill. give that a shot. Chill original? We could do a chill original. Excuse me. Need a lot of water today. Yeah, let's do a chill original. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this. This is one of mine. This is still my most... if I believed in my own bravery, this would probably be my bravest song. One of. It's strong to say that. I don't know. But no, this one... this is a song of mine. It's on my album. It's on the streaming, all the places that you can stream music. It's on there. And yeah, this one's called Blind. Started out with nothing, it's more than most have. Papa made $1 million, but I'm... Sorry, I got all distracted by the chat for a second. It's my bad. I got this. We're gonna get this one more time. Here we go. Started out with nothing, it's more than most have. Papa made $1 million, but they took it back. With pockets full of payphone calls, his voice is all I had. Mama making meals from scraps, the clothes are on the line. House is sinking pretty bad, with the bills piled high. Folks that know worse than us get paid no mind. I know at times it's hard to see light that tries to shine between the shadows of your mind. I only wish that I could be a little more of what I need, and a little less blind. Blood and sweat for dollars that never gave a damn about what I was trying to prove, who I am. Never owned a pair of boots that made me a man, but I've held some women, even held some back, from the life they were trying to build while fixing my cracks. Nothing like a broken heart to show you what you have. I know at times it's hard to see light that tries to shine between the shadows of your mind. I only wish that I could be a little more of what I need, and a little less blind, a little less blind, a little less blind. Nothing but a box full of bent and broken parts that were scared to look inside. Maybe we would see the beauty in you and me if we learn to close our eyes. I know at times it's hard to see the light that tries to shine between the shadows of your mind. I only wish that I could be a little more of what I need and a little less blind. There we go. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's not a bad hook. Not too bad. Glad you like it. I'm glad y'all enjoy it. I'm glad everyone's doing good. Everyone's doing chill times, hanging out. I'm glad everyone's here to hang out. It's really cool. It's really cool that you hang out with me like this. I don't know. It's just it's a really cool feeling, you know. How do I you know, thing with making music is like you know, when I was younger and I was in a lot of bands and stuff, we would just work so hard and practice so much on stuff, and then you couldn't book a gig because maybe we were too young, or maybe we didn't sell enough tickets, or whatever the reason was, you couldn't get the gig, you know. And you would just get so you get kind of frustrated that you working on this music and you just don't have a way to give it to people, you know. But I think it's really cool that we live in a world now where it's not as impossible, you know. I don't need the gig. I don't need anyone's permission to come on here and just play some music for you. That's a really cool, empowering feeling. And I like that it gets to be whatever I want it to be, you know, or whatever you want it to be. This is just for us, you know. I'm always happy to go out in the world and play the big shows and stuff, but there's expectations out there, you know. There's things you got to do to make sure that you're keeping everyone happy. And I always want to give everyone a good time, so it's nice though to come here and just do what we're feeling, do whatever we're feeling. I'm on the TV. I love it. Oh, that's why I got the nice 1080p camera, so that I could show up not super pixelated on the televisions. I'm like, it looks all right on the phone, but I'm like, I want that 1080p look. I want that cleaner look, you know. Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to do next. Give this a go-see. It's another song I haven't done a chill version of, so we're just going to try it out. Me and all my friends were all misunderstood. They say we stand for nothing and there's no way we ever could. Say everything that's gone wrong with the world and those who lead it. Feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So now we're waiting on the world to change. Yeah, we're waiting on the world to change. It's hard to beat the system when you're standing at a distance. So we keep on waiting on the world to change. If we had the power to bring our neighbors home from war, they would have never missed a Christmas. No more ribbons on the door. When you trust your television, what you get is what you got. Cause when they own the information, oh, they can bend it all they want. Now we're waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, we know that the fight ain't fair, so we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Yeah, we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. Keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day our generation is gonna rule the population, so we keep waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Yeah, there's some John Mayer for us right there. I would argue that's one of his best songs. I would argue firmly. With all the determination of an Aries, I would argue about that one. Yeah, no, I'm glad you're all digging on it. Like I said, I think it's fun to see what we can do with the try and chillify songs that aren't innately chillified. Ooh, this one was like, oof. Let's see if we can do this one. Man, there's like so many words in some of these songs. Some songs aren't songs, they're novels. It's down at the New Amsterdam, and that yellow-haired girl talks of a conversation. Black hair. Yeah, let's try this out. This I have never performed this one out in the world, period, the end. So we'll just see how it goes. I lied. One time it got requested and I had to wing it. We're gonna try and do the coffee shop version. Down at the New Amsterdam, staring at this yellow-haired girl. Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation with a black-haired flamenco dancer. And you know she dances while her father plays guitar. She's suddenly beautiful. Yeah, we all want something beautiful. Man, I wish I was beautiful. So come dance the silence down through the morning. Sha la 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 la, yeah. Cut up, Maria. Show me some of them Spanish dances. Won't you pass me a bottle, Mr. Jones? Believe in me, help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes. Yeah, Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we'll stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at me. Oh no, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights, coming through in stereo. When everybody loves you, you can never be lonely. You can never be lonely. Paint my picture, paint myself in blue and red and black and gray. all of the beautiful colors, very, very meaningful. Well, you know, gray is my favorite color. I feel so symbolic. Yesterday, if I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play Mr. Jones and me. Look into the future. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you, I don't think so. She's looking at me, standing in the spotlight. Bought myself a gray guitar and everybody loves me. I will never be lonely. I will never be lonely. I'm never gonna be lonely. I wanna be a lion. Yeah, everybody wanna pass as cats. We all wanna be big, big stars, and we got different reasons for that. 'Cause I believe in me. I don't believe in anything. 'Cause I wanna be someone who believes. Mr. Jones and me, stumbling through the barrio. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's perfect for you. Man, there's got to be somebody for me. I wanna be Bob Dylan. So Jones wishes he was someone just a little more funky. When everybody loves you, yeah, son, just about as funky as you can be. Mr. Jones and me, staring at the video. When I look at the television, I wanna see me stand right back at me. We all wanna be big stars. We don't know how, we don't know why, but when everybody loves me, I wanna be about as happy as I can be. Mr. Jones and me, we're gonna be big stars. And there we go. There's some Counting Crows for us. I'm glad if you guys really think so, I might sneak that into the set list. I've been meaning to. Obviously, it's a little tricky to slow that one down. But it's a good upbeat number for people when you're out on the scene, out in the streets. And I love Counting Crows so much more than I'll ever talk about. I had like an intense Counting Crows phase, like intense. They have a lot of good music, but if you don't know anything about Counting Crows beyond like the singles, you need to listen to August and Everything After. Number one, that whole album, August and Everything After, and second to August and Everything After is Recovering from Satellites. Those two albums, they just killers front to back. The entire album, amazing. I love Recovering from Satellites. Sometimes I listen to that one more because it has a lot of really cool guitar work in it. So I highly recommend it. But they're so good. Don't know why. Everybody loves you. It just gets stuck in your head. I don't mean to be singing it right now. Oh, it just gets stuck up in there. So here, I haven't done this song in a long minute, which is kind of do it more. We're going to do one of mine. We're doing my songs next. It's been a while with this one, but again, for those who don't know, this is on the album. It's on all the streaming places and stuff. And again, if you vibe my music, please go check it out. Your Echo Dot, I can't say the A word because she'll go off, but your Echo Dot will play me. If you ask her nice to play Chance Macaulay, she'll play you some. And yeah, this is the only one of my songs that has a music video. So here we go. We want peace, so we wage a war in the streets, outside our doors, and through the night. The children cry, they see us fight, but can't see why. There's no glory in the gunfire, there's no pride in the blood, there's no grace in the pain when the tears are coming up. But there's hope for the heart behind the cold and the scars. You can call me a liar, but there's no glory in the fire. Don't belong, or so we're told. Our love is wrong, this is not our home. So we take sides, what will we give? We'll see who's right when we see who lives. But there's no glory in the gunfire, there's no pride in the blood, there's no grace in the pain when the tears are coming up. But there's hope for the heart behind the cold and the scars. You can call me a liar, but there's no glory in the fire. When the smoke is cleared and the graves have all been dug, will anyone fear? Will anybody love? There's no glory in the gunfire, there's no pride in the blood, there's no grace in the pain when the tears are coming up. But there's hope for the heart behind the cold and the scars. You can call me a liar, but there's no glory in the fire. You can call me a liar, but there's no glory in the fire. Yeah, that one's called Glory. Available wherever you get music. It's funny playing that one here It feels like the most it's the most unmodified of all the songs, because it was written that way, it was recorded that way, it was you know even when we played it out, even on big stages, it was still kind of not too far from that. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of how we did that on the record. The fact that I did leave it naked, that it is just two voices and a guitar. I take a lot of the whole album. I gave it all probably too much thought, but I gave every single song on there a lot of thought, a lot of consideration, and I had a lot of vision about it. I feel like it's like anything else in this world. Sometimes what you say, how you say something, is just as important as what you're saying. And there's a lot of ways of saying something. It's the same thing, but if you say it a different way, people might hear it a different way. And I'm mindful of that. Yeah, no, you're right, Literally. It was one of the first times I played it out, was over there at the little house, and and that was fun. That was really a fun time. And then that was the reason it wound up on the record. I remember when I played it, and you and all the other kind folks there were telling us that we needed to put it on the album. I was like, I wasn't sure. I wasn't like trying to squeeze it on the album. At the time, we had the songs we needed for the album, and that one was written very late in the game. But it was honestly, it was you, all of you hearing it and being like, that needs to be on the album. And where I was like, okay, I'll just find some more money and I'll go back in the studio and we'll put that one on there. Oh my goodness. And that's what we did. And it came together really well. So thank you for that. And so I kind of want to play something that I've been just wanting to learn and see how we get through it. Because it's just us, we can do what we want here. There's no rules. There's no rules in this space. There's no rules in this spare bedroom. What was it? There is if you haven't heard it, if you haven't heard of Casey Musgraves, she recently did a cover of a Brooks and Dunn song where it was kind of like collab album. I don't know what you want to call it. Brooks and Dunn was revamping, so they having a bunch of newer artists sing their tunes, and so she did a version, New Moon, or Neon Moon rather. Sorry, that just blew me away. Like I can't stop listening to it on repeat all the time. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in our handy dandy internet here, and we're gonna see about learning it. Let's see. The sun goes down. The sun goes down on my side. Oh yes, this. What makes me happy is I was listening to the song and I was trying to yesterday I was listening to it and I was trying to guess what all the chords were. I was pretty spot on. Let's see. The sun goes down, my side down. Whole world turns blue. Let's see. She does it on this one. See. The sun goes down. No, we'll do it in G sharp. Give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. All right. So this is me. I'm just gonna be like, this is me learning a song, learning it as I play it. So let's see how she goes. When the sun goes down, my side of town, the lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. rundown bar across the railroad tracks. Got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch the broken dreams and out of the beams of the neon moon. Think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of the smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied till my poor heart she'll come back someday. But I'll be alright as long as there's light on a neon moon. And if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on drink by drink. The words to every sad song seems to say what I think. And this hurt inside of me, it ain't never gonna end. But I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. And if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely to watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of the neon moon. There we go. They're just giving us that a shot. I'll spend some more time on that one later. I do like it. It's a good track. Just a good song. Oh. Yeah, we'll give this one a go. Again, I appreciate everyone who's here and hanging out with me. Probably down to the last few songs here, but I'm enjoying myself and I hope you are too. And the song here, it's written by my favorite songwriter, my favorite living songwriter, named by Jason Isbell. He wrote this for A Star Is Born, the Gaga version. of A Star Is Born, and I love it because it means that it's a song that he wrote that people have heard of. But yeah, this is written by Mr. Jason Isbell, as made famous by the prettiest raccoon in space. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man. Hell, it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. Some folks just believe in the things they've heard or the things they read. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. I'm glad I can't go back to where I came from. I'm glad those days are gone for good. But if I could take spirits from my past and bring them here, you know I would. You know I would. Nobody speaks to God these days. Nobody speaks to God these days. I'd like to think he's looking down, laughing at our ways. Nobody speaks to God these days. When I was a child, they tried to fool me. Said the worldly man was lost, that hell was real. Well, I've seen hell in Reno, and this world's one big old Catherine wheel spinning still. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change your plans and a train to change your mind. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Hello, Mama Peacock, Queen Peacock. Glad I have some attention. I appreciate that and the attention. Also clean. I'm also glad we have a clean Adam. It's also good. No, it's random thought, but I've been, as I may have mentioned, I've been teaching lessons privately online using this situation here, and I've been really enjoying it. It keeps my heart really happy, and I'm excited to go do more teaching and some in-person teaching. But when I was sitting with the through my lessons, I've been talking with my students, and they ask about, like, it hurts, like hurts my fingers. What do I do about it hurting my fingers? And I just say, you just gotta live with it. If you stick at it every day for a couple weeks, a lot of the pain goes away. Beatles cover. We'll do the Beatles cover. We're gonna do that. I'm down. And my general point is always, like, just keep sticking at it. It doesn't take more than a couple weeks or so to build up the calluses on your fingers that you need to do this. Love you. Thank you much, Laura Lee. Much love to you as well. And And it's always my advice. But the other thing I tell people about it is like, it's gonna hurt. And the thing is, my advice is take a couple weeks. You'll build up some calluses. Don't feel like you have to like completely destroy your fingers when you're learning this thing. Having said that, when I was learning guitar, I routinely, and even sometimes today, I still will play until my fingers full on are bleeding, or at least until they have a nice thin paper cut type thing going on. Um, when I was younger and I would practice for hours and hours and hours, it'd be like 3 hours a day or something sometimes. I would routinely play to a point where I would get a slice in one finger, and then I would continue practicing. I would just not use that one finger. I'm like, oh, my ring finger is all messed up. Okay, now we just don't use that finger. So I don't know if I'm the best person to ask advice about that one. But that's what I would do. I mention it because apparently I'm cutting into my middle finger as we speak. I've been big on this. It's getting at me. It's good. But the gentleman who interviewed me to teach over at the school, he told me he had the same experience. He's like, yeah, when I was younger and I was playing, the guitar was so messed up and the action was here and it was so cheap. He's like, my fingers bled all the time. I'm like, see, you get it. You understand. This is what we do. Like I said, for health purposes, I don't recommend that way of learning, but sometimes you enjoy something too much. But yeah, let's do some Beatles. Adam wants to hear Beatles. We're doing Beatles. What we're doing in here. And actually, you know what, Demona, because you weren't there at the show, but give me a second. I was playing, like I said, on Saturday, and I was at a brewery, and I did this song, and I was explaining that like I did it. I started doing it because someone asked me to play the Beatles the other day, and I was like, I've been like avoiding the Beatles for a long minute. Nothing against the Beatles. I'm like, they're the Beatles. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna do it better than the Beatles, so I'll just leave it alone. But I figured it's about time I play some Beatles, so I learned this one, and one of the reasons I learned this one, out of all the countless many amazing Beatles songs, is because long while back, it feels like now, I went down to San Diego one time to audition for America's Got Talent, and don't worry, they said no, everything's good. But when I was down there auditioning, it's if you don't know, it's very much like a cattle call. Like you would get put into a group, and of like a dozen people, you go into a room with some sort of production assistant, managee, somebody who's on the crew in some way, and everybody in the group, you get maybe 30, 60, 90 seconds, 90 seconds at most. In that particular audition, they gave me 90 seconds, so I was like, "Ooh, we live in big." And they thank you. Yeah, it was I was happy to do it, and I'd done that sort of thing before, so it wasn't like the craziest thing in the world for me. But there was, in my group, there was a really young boy who was maybe 7-ish, 8-ish, and he was all done up with like, he had his like slicked hair and like his fancy like 1950s short sleeve collared white shirt on, looking super like super Back to the Future-esque looking kid with his little guitar and his little amplifier and his mom, and he was going in there, to sing, and we all went in there and we did our thing, and they're always they always have that same way of telling you like, oh, we're not making decisions today, so everyone go home, but you, one person, I have a question, you stick around, which means that's the one person who's moving on. But if you're a kid or if you've never done this before, maybe you don't know that. And so that's what happened. Everyone else got let go, except for the one person who moved on. And the kid, me, and everybody else, we all left, and a lot of those people, they didn't know that wasn't they did not know they were getting sent home. They just thought, oh, we'll hear back. Um, and I don't know, something about that kid. He was in there when he played this Beatles song, and he just wore it on his sleeve and gave it his all. And I walked out of there, and before he left, I chatted him up before we went into the room, and I just brought him over and I said, hey man, let me give you something. And I gave him a guitar pick that I have with my name on it and stuff, and I just was like, man, no matter what comes of today and everything, I said, just don't give up on this. It's too important. It's too important to quit. And so that's why I picked this Beatles song. Anyways, let's give it a go, shall we? Find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there's still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, and there's still a light that shines on me, wake until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And there we go. Some Beatles for you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I think it was that a chance pick by then? It might have been a chance pick by then. Not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. But I just knew I didn't want him to go home empty-handed. And because like I said, I've done a few of these sort of things, and I've always gone home empty-handed, and I'm not mad about it. When I was young, I was mad about it. And but you know, as time goes on, the thing with music is it's just like anything else when you grow up. You know, when you're little and you're starting out, you know, you start doing something. You don't start doing something because you want to fail at it. You don't start something because you want to come up short. You start it because you believe in something. Because you believe in doing something good, something great, something meaningful, and life and time in the world will often have you adjust that picture you have in your head, but it's not a bad thing. It's just part of the deal, you know. And I'm not great. I don't hold any of the times that I came up short on something or that didn't go the way I planned on it. I don't have a single bad feeling towards any one of those memories really anymore, at least not as far as music goes, because I always learned something. I always picked up something. I always got better. You know, a lot of my songs on the album, for example, a lot of those got written when I was in the songwriting competitions, and I lost a lot of those competitions. I lost so many. And every time I lost, I just took it and I went home and I was like, all right, you know, I'm sad, I'm upset, I'm disappointed, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm a big believer that the only way to fail at something, to truly fail, is to quit. And that's within your power. You know, so if you don't quit, you can't truly fail at something you want. And so, anyways, that's what I like to think. That's what I want. That's what I hope to pass on to people. Whatever your thing is. It doesn't have to be music, whatever it is. You know, if you're drawing or you're filmmaking or you're acting, you're dancing, you're streaming games, whatever your thing is. You can't fail unless you quit. As long as you keep going. As long as you keep pushing, keep getting better, keep learning, keep growing, then you're not failing. You're doing quite the opposite. I like that we got the full sea creature. The sea creature agrees with my playing style. I'm glad we keep working on it. You and me both. We just keep working at it. Like I said. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just in a mood. I'm in a mood, and makes me very chatty, very reflective. And I think I got a couple more. Yeah, I got a couple more in me. Why not? Yeah, let's do this. This has been my new favorite song to play lately. Here's some Bruce Springsteen for you. Get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I'm nothing but tired, and I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. It's guns for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message just keeps getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Just living in a dump like this. Something happening somewhere. Oh, I just know this. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. It's guns for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere, and it's on me. Shake the world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay on the streets in this town. They'll be carving you up alright. Say you gotta stay hungry. Well, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm down for some action. I'm sick of sitting trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. If we're just dancing in the dark. Yeah, there you go. There's some Bruce Springsteen for us. And y'all have been amazing. It's been so fun. It's been so wonderful hanging out with you here. I'm gonna let everybody head towards bed here after this last one, but you are all wonderful, incredible people, and I'm grateful. Oh, you! How dare you, son? You really, really, really appreciate everyone who's been hanging out with me here. I see a lot of viewers tonight, and it means the whole world to me that you want to hang out with me. So thank you again. If you don't know, my name is Chance McCauley. You can check me out, all the socials, all the places they stream music. I'm there. I play out as much as is humanly possible, so check out my website for those dates and such. But more than anything, you know, let's have us one more for the road, shall we? A little Willie Nelson for us. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I might never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And on our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And on our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Thank y'all so much. I've been Chance McCauley. Y'all have been amazing. Please rest easy. Have a good, wonderful rest of your night. Until next time.